Hi, everyone. Welcome back to another DataViz competition finalist live stream. If you've not been tuning in with us over the last couple of weeks, we have been promoting a lot our annual Data Connect Conference DataViz competition to provide some additional context around like what we're doing and why we're even here talking to Silvia today. We host an annual Data Connect conference, obviously, which, if you're tuning in, you've heard plenty about on our end. We do host within the conference an annual DataViz competition supported by our friends at Apexon. Basically, we get hundreds and hundreds of these data visualizations in from all over the world. We somehow narrow it down into a top 10 with the help from folks at Apexon. And then we open it up to a live vote online for the top 5. The top 5 will have an opportunity to join us in Columbus, Ohio for the 2024 Data Connect Conference, which we'll set up. If you've not been to the event, we set up a really cool kind of like art gallery style data visualization setup where attendees can actually go in and they can interact with each one of these vizzes and then vote for their favorite live at the competition or at the event at the conference. And then we will announce our top 3 finalists on day 2. There are some cash prizes at play here. There are trophies. There's all sorts of things involved in that. So to kind of wrap up my part of this, I'm excited to be here with Silvia today, who submitted a data visualization for the competition and made it into the top 10. So it's great to chat with you, Silvia. If you don't mind, I'll share your screen here, and then if you want to do just a introduction of yourself and the visualization you put together, that would be great.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Hello, everyone. My name is Silvia. I'm from Spain and I work here for a company, Iberus, as a data analyst. So I'm really happy to share my work with you. I've chosen bees as the topic of my work because they are really important for our planet, and I think it's really important we talk about them. So in this presentation, we are going to take a closer look at bees and what's happening with them right now. Bees are facing some tough challenges like pesticide and habitat loss, and it's affecting all of us more than you might realize. We are also going to talk about what we can do to help bees out and why it's so important. So here I'm introducing the main problems bees are facing, like colony collapse and how it impacts humanity. Let's begin with the current status. Here you can see how the beehives distribute over United States over time. You can see the evolution um, and the decrease of the number of the beehives. Also, you can see the same information in table in order to see more clearly the ranking. You can play with the time axis, like you can change the visualization, and also you can filter for like an state and see how the information changes over time. Um, okay, let's continue with the main culprits. Here, I would like to resume all the culprits the main culprits that affect the disappearance of the bees population. You can see the effect of these culprits over time and location, and you can see how they affect over different time for all the state, and or in the same year how it affect to the different state and the different culprits. Okay, um, so you can play with the information to see how you want to see it. In the next visualization, I would like to share all the consequences that this have to impact. About the consequences, I've tried to separate them in 3 blocks: uh, food, clothes, and health. Let's start with the food. Uh, Around 75% of crops rely on pollinators, and for 15% of them, pollinators are indispensable. Crops like apples, coffee, almond really depend on them. Um, the part of the clothes, the importance of bees and the process of pollinating cotton plants are negatively affected by exposure to a lot of chemicals. Nowadays, a new trend has arisen and become popular: eco-friendly practices, prioritis- prioritizing pollinator health. So you can see how the evolution of time and the changes of the um, trend and practices in the clothing industry have changed and has um, became better for the bees. Also, the bees have a relevance in pharmaceuticals because they are the main pollinator of plants used for medical treatment. For example, for malaria treatment or morphine, which is a medical used for the treatment of the pain. With all this, taking everything into consideration, there are various ways of taking meaningful actions. You can do it locally, for example, from home or by joining a different association. Let's begin with the first one. Um, for example, gardening is a great solution to help. Creating a healthy garden for bees with the right plants for them to pollinate and live without using any kind of pesticide is essential. Um, Another way is supporting local beekeepers and buying honey from them. So here you can see how um, the gardens has well, it's a trend, and it has become more popular over the time in the United States. Also, you can see how the number of beekeepers um, has become higher and higher over time in the United States. Um, Also, if you want to join some association, there are many that helps in various ways, not only bees but also other kinds of animals. Each of them focuses on the preservation and education of people in order to protect this animal. Okay, so here there's a little explanation of each association and what they do and what they um, uh, dedicate their time in order to help, as I said, not only bees but also any other animal. Um, these are for the USA, but there are many that help around the world. Okay. So in conclusion, it is important to highlight the relevance of this problem in order to alert people and prompt them to react. It is also crucial to illustrate all the consequences and the impact that small animals like bees have on us. So I really hope that you like my visualization, and if you have any question or something, I don't know, Kelsey.
Awesome. Yeah. Thanks, Sylvia. Thank you so much for sharing. I loved your project, flipping through it. I did a project on um, colony collapse in college too. So it was interesting to see it formatted in this way. And I really enjoyed looking through your data viz. So thank you so much for sharing.
You're
Yes, if
welcome.
folks have questions about your visualization or would like to connect with you, how can they do that?
They can write me over my LinkedIn if they want to, or they can mail me if I don't know if I can share my email, but
Yeah, yeah.
I will.
After this, I will tag you on LinkedIn, and if you'd like to share it there, you can. If you would
Perfect.
also like folks to stick to LinkedIn messaging, that's okay too.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Sylvia. So I think what's next is I would love to show folks how they can actually go through and find your visualization on our website so that they can check it out, navigate it, and then vote for their favorite.
Yes.
So again, at the beginning, I mentioned that we are opening our DataViz competition for live votes. It is open now through April 26th. So you have plenty of time to kind of go in and check out our top 10 and place your vote for your favorite. The way you can do that is by going to our Data Connect conference website, dataconnectconf.com. In this drop-down tab here, you'll go to DataViz competition. You can scroll down a little bit and check out all of the different submissions that have made it into the top 10. So if you are interested in checking out Silvia's and want to read a little bit more about it, want to kind of play with all of the different graphs and offerings in there, you can click on View Entry. It'll open it up in Power BI for you to actually play with and interact with. And then we would definitely recommend going through each and every one of these 10. They are all really incredible, and we're excited to have them all in the finals this time around. But yes, so each one of these, you can view the entry, you can interact with it, and then once you've decided which one is your favorite, you can go down here to cast your vote. It'll have you vote for one, so choose wisely. And like I mentioned, the top 5 will have the opportunity to attend the event for free and get to enjoy not only the content, but we do a fun little video and an awards ceremony and all sorts of good stuff too there. So yes, definitely check all of those out. Thank you again, Silvia, for joining us and talking us through your data visualization. We appreciate it, and good luck.
Thank you very much. I really
Thank
hope
you.
you enjoy it and you like the visualization.
Thanks so much.